Hey everybody, it's Root Large Badger Media. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Got a little bundle here today. Little, killing in a box. I don't know which one to call it. Um, so I know a lot of people hate this product. I was kind of ho-hum about it, to be honest with you. But it's low-key pretty good. Like, it's got a lot of good cards in there. So, in the price, the price point with the lands and some of the other cards that are in there, like Delney and oh shoot, what is it called? And the I can't even think of the name of that black card now, cause brain and stuff. But for the price point of these being $35 for I think it's 8 or 9 packs, that's a pretty good deal. Like, you can't go wrong with that, right? Even if you pull a lot of trash. Now, can you definitely get janged on this? For sure. You can really get hurt, but at the same time, I think it's worth the risk to be able to. I don't know what's in here. There we go. Let's try the Ferox. At the same time, it's easy to get your money back on these. So, I mean, is it 9? It is 9. Yeah, I thought it was. So for 9 packs, man, for $35, that's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal at all. So here we go. Go ahead and get started. And as usual, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on commons and uncommons. I will spend just a moment, though, getting things placed where I want. So I don't know about the case mechanic. I do see people play with a handful of these cases quite a bit. Especially on Arena. I see these all the time on Arena. There is the Doorkeeper Thrall. I mean, again, a good card for 2. That you can flash out artifacts and creatures in your battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Get rid of ETBs for 2 for a creature with flying. A 1/2 creature with flying for 2. That's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. I mean, there is a lot worse. Certainly some bad cards in there. But, like that card. I mean, I honestly never even heard of that card. I don't play with it. I don't know. I've never seen anybody play with it on Arena or anything. But it's not a bad card. So, it's got a little something to it. Here we go. The first Mythic. Oof. Planeswalker Mythic. Kaya, Spirit's Justice. I think this one's okay. I don't remember. I think I've played with that one before, and it's okay. So here we go with actually a list card for Combined Chrysalis from MH2, so I don't know how exciting that is. But there it is nonetheless. I put some list pulls down here. I'm just curious how many we get. It should be 1 in 8, so it should be the only one I get out of this whole bundle with the 12% or whatever it is now. But, we'll see. We'll see if anything pops up on these. So I guess I'll go ahead and just move you over there. There we go. Alright. Get things set up the way we want here. And we have the Drone Smith. Alright, we got a Coveted Falcon. And that's it. So just 1 in this pack as well. So, that was the thing with this one. A, this one was really hard to hit Mythic, if I recall correctly. B, this set was also really hard to get more than 1 rare or Mythic in a pack. So, we'll see how we do here. So far, we're a third of the way through them, and we've only opened 1 in each pack. So we'll see. There's a rare. Okay, speaking of the lands, there we go. So there's one of the Surveil lands right there. Okay, so we did follow up with the second one. Okay, Doppelgang. I do see people play with this. Like, this is kind of a niche card, but, like, if somebody gets that off, man, it gets out of hand. So, I guess like any other rare, right? There's lots of rares that can get out of hand if, like, that's why the rares. Most rares are playable. Why they're rares. But, what the hell did I do here? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. I have shot a video before, believe it or not. I'm struggling a little bit here at the moment. A little bit distracted, but that's alright. Got some stuff going on. My wife out of town. So here we go. So another double with another Mythic, Aurelia's Vindicator. Okay, again, I mean, I don't really see anybody ever... It is an angel, but I really don't ever see anybody play with it on Arena. And that's kind of my judge of things at the moment. Could you play with it? Yes. But do people play with it? I mean, just the fact that I don't see really a lot of decks with that card in there, even angel decks, kind of makes me wonder, you know. Alright, here we go with the Glint Weaver. And one more uncommon, so this will be a winner. Ill-timed Explosion. Okay, so again, it's kind of like, I guess if you have high-level things you're tossing, it might be worthwhile, but that doesn't really seem like a good playable card, right? So 2/3 of the way through, we have pulled one Surveil land. We have pulled 2 Mythics, crazily enough, which is pretty impressive for a product that was really pretty stingy on the Mythics. At least in my opinion, or my experience anyway. Here's our rare. Okay, alright, a second Surveil land. Definitely take that in a full... Oh, Cryptic Coat. Okay, so this is also a really good card. And I do still have to play with this. I have a buddy that plays with it in one of his decks, and it can also be a pretty nasty card to deal with. So, a couple good pulls right there, and a Surveil land. I think we're pretty close to already getting our money back. I mean, like I said, I only paid $35 for this bundle here on eBay. So, I've already made my, essentially got my money back on it. See if we can get a little bit more beef. This is going to be a one-off. There's the showcase. Here's our rare with Enzrag's Rampage. It's an interesting card. Wish I wasn't spitting all over my cards, but here you go. Oh, a foil mythic. Let's see. Oof. Underground Recon. So I guess if you play discard decks or graveyard decks or something, that's a good card. But man, that's a rough mythic. That's a rough mythic. Because there's just not a lot of lands. And here we go, last chance for romance here in this last pack. Kind of got ahead of myself there just a little bit. Trying to recover from like the sting of that foil mythic I just pulled. I would much rather have had a Delny. Okay, here we go, one more rare. Okay, Leyline of the Guild Pack. Not a terrible one. If you're playing a 5-color deck, I guess. There's, I think, easier ways to, do that and some artifacts and stuff. There you have it. So there you go. Not crazy. I did get 3 mythics out of 9 packs. That's not too shabby. That's much better than some of the records I've got before. I did get 2 lands. Got a Cryptic Coat. Leyline's okay. So all in all, I feel like I kind of broke even with this particular pack right here, this bundle. But we'll see. All right. Till next time, give me a subscribe and a like. And if you want to let me know what you really think, leave me a comment.